Greetings and welcome back everyone to Rimworld and to the town of Dapperton, where Tamiz looks like they are currently trying to tame someone. Whoa, 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 what did you just try to tame it with? Milk? Oh, I guess. Unfortunately, you have failed to tame it, and double unfortunately, we're actually really low on meat. I feel suitably bad about what I'm contemplating doing. But I would feel worse if we lost our husky to this. So I'm very sorry. But we're going to have to kill one of you. Okay, well, maybe we're going to be killing two of you. It's not good. Oh, don't be so sad. It makes me sad. Please just end its suffering quickly. How badly is it wounded? It's trivial blood loss, but it's in very great pain. That does not look like trivial blood loss. Please don't hit the one I'm trying to tame. I only want to kill as much as we need. There we go. Right. Horrible job, I know. But we needed to do it. Alright, Bad Blanket. I would like you to haul that elephant. Archibald, could you haul this elephant? Oh, elephant tusks, really? Oh, that's quite awesome in a way. Right, Archibald down here. Hold that one. Again, that felt horrible, but I fear it had to be done. Also, hunt that alpaca. Right, oh my lord, 218 meat from one elephant? Well, I mean, I guess they're an elephant, so... Still, that's a little bit impressive. By a little, I mean a lot. Okay, right, well. We've got a bit of work to do down here. We've almost finished paving this entire area up here. Well done, by the way, Keegan. You're doing a fantastic job. I am a little bit concerned, however, with the cooling in these areas. They're starting to struggle a little bit. I think perhaps having a cooler down here might be a good idea. Maybe build a cooler right there to help out with this corridor. Maybe even have the heat over there, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'll keep an eye on it. But we've got a ridiculous amount of silver at the moment, so we could consider... Where is my silver listed? There we are. We could finish off the hospital, and honestly, we've been waiting on that for long enough that I'd really like to get that done. There we go. We've almost finished all of that as well, which is fantastic. And then we can get some more of the fences done. And I know I am splitting the amount of work that I'm doing quite a lot, actually. Have we got anyone who's any good with this? We don't. Not really. It's quite unfortunate. But, well, you're not that bad, all things sold. Okay, you're going to help out with construction from now on. I've got a lot of just basic construction work to do. So, whilst I'm doing the basic construction work, I'll have you help Keegan, but I'll turn it off before I have any furniture made, I think, will be the best way to deal with that. There we go. Very nearly finished with the tiling. I'm going to be very, very glad once that's all done. Now, as for down here, I've got to try and decide how I'm going to set up the actual weapon systems, because I do want a couple of automated turrets on the outside. Actually, probably quite a few. This is good enough. Oh, actually, looking at that, I just noticed that I haven't gotten some sandstone there. There we go. And Bad Blanket getting the cleaning done. Well done there. We really, really need someone to... Ooh. Yeah, we really need someone to capture at the moment. We desperately need more colonists. It is so hard getting all of this work done. You suffer this a little bit in certain games. Actually, that can be taken down. I didn't even notice that. But that's particularly bad. We're starting to run low on hay grass. But you do suffer this a little bit in Gnomoria as well. Dwarf Fortress, not so much. Maybe the first season. But once the migrants start arriving in Dwarf Fortress, you actually start wishing that they would stop. But certainly in Gnomoria, you can struggle for gnome power to get things done, and Rimworld is very similar in that regard. Now, as for this area, let's get this all built out with sandstone. There we go. I'm just adding more and more work for you to do, aren't I, Keegan? I am a scallywag, it is true. Right, well, we've got a boomalope out there that we could deal with. Shadow Wolf is continuously making more stone, which is grand because it means we can haul more stone around. I would love it if we could get rid of all the stone that's in the bedrooms, but that might take a little bit of time. You can't, they don't stack them as they're doing with the medicine there, so I'm happy to tell them to stockpile medicine because they'll get it all stockpiled in one go, but when it comes to stone, I have to do it manually for every single item, and that is quite frustrating. How's the temperature in these rooms? 25, yeah, it's manageable. It's 30 in here. I'll have to bear that in mind. Now, as for everywhere else, I am getting the feeling that we're due a raid soon, so I want to try and get the defenses built as soon as possible. So I'm not going to add any more work in here. I would like to set up the batteries, but that can wait for the time being. Oh, of course, you can do the graveyard instead. Well, I guess. Who was it that I said to help you? Okay, a manhunter pack. Manhunting pack of wargs. Okay, that is actually terrifying because there are so many. Okay, well, we can deal with this as long as we manage the way that we attract their attention. Let's turn on all of our defenses for now. Melonhead, you are 100% in the animal area. You are not coming out. Right, get to flicking switches, please. Same with Shadow Wolf. Flick switches. Okay. Looks like you're already on there. Good. Right, Archibald. Now the problem is with a sniper weapon, you're going to take an age to actually engage, which is a pain. To me, you can hold this position. Okay. Right, Keegan. You're literally not going to be doing anything, so, you know, enjoy. Actually go stand in there, because at least it's a cool room. Same with you. Alright, where are these wargs? Here they come. Melonhead. Ooh, oh dear. I remember. Melonhead, sorry, but you need to be listening to no one right now. Okay, right. We've got the two snipers on this side. I should have thought that through a little bit better. That's right. Draw their attention. Right. Tremese, get indoors. Please, door close. Oh, my lord, that was close. Okay. Archibald. In you go. In you go, Archibald. Archibald, inside. Oh, you guys, that was close. Ah! I wasn't paying attention. Indoors. There we go. Okay, good. Taken out 3 of them already. We've lost 2 turrets to it, which is honestly a reasonable exchange, in my opinion. Right, Tamise. Go back up there just to draw them back. Okay, back. Right, Willow, in you go. Leave them there to be shot. Now, back out you go. Back that turret up if you can. And back in. Yes, this is cheesy. But if they will hunt me down, ignoring all other threats, well, they've only got themselves to blame. That's right, go for Archibald. Oh dear. Okay, 2 down. We've lost so many turrets. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad because the moment it gets up here, it's going to draw the attention. And one last one over there. We'll draw its attention hopefully over in this direction. There we go. Okay, everyone, you are no longer drafted. Get back to doing what you're doing. We could rescue... I mean, we could try. Would we be able to convince them not to be manhunters is the question. Rescue this warg. It's a male warg. Have we got a female? Male. Is that a female? Yes, okay. Rescue this warg. We'll see. This may go badly, but I'm willing to give it a try. We're going to have to rebuild so many of these turrets now, though. It's going to be a lot of power. Sorry, a lot of resources. Okay, well, we need some people to be healed, honestly. Could you perhaps do that? To me, so you could treat Bad Blanket. There we go. There we are. Okay, there's going to be an awful lot of cleaning to do, unfortunately. And a huge amount of hauling to do, too. Because we definitely don't want to waste all of this meat. And in a way, it was a good thing to be attacked, but I mean, we paid for it. It's a very expensive load of meat, this. Can we get you? No, you can't hold that. Okay. You can hold that one. Okay, we've got a pirate merchant nearby. That might not be too terribly bad. Just as soon as we've got all the wargs indoors. Ooh. It's a male warg. No, you can just kill it. There we go. And haul that in. My lord, so many of them. And finally, I think this is the last one now. Okay, well, you know, that wasn't too terribly bad. If we can actually get some wargs, that'll actually work out pretty good for us. Hopefully. The thing is if, well, heavily muscled wolf-like creatures, scientists say wargs are the descendants of weaponized military animals created for population suppression. The superstitious see them as tools of an angry god. Carnivorous, trainable intelligence is advanced, so they would be able to haul. We can definitely try taming them. We could put them in a specific room if we really wanted. I mean, that would have been the ideal thing to do. I mean, leaving them in here, but I would hope that my animals would be able to take care of themselves to a certain degree. We'll see. Okay, let's check you out. There you go. You've both been treated. And it looks like you're just going to wander around in there. Yes, actually. Fantastic. It doesn't seem too happy to be locked indoors. I don't care too much. There we are. It's fantastic that they're just there howling. Right, pirate merchant, pirate merchant, pirate merchant. Let's see what we can do. We'll go with this one. Of the two pirate merchants, you look the most reputable. Pump shotgun. No, we're going to keep that. Kevlar helmet. No, we don't want any of these. None at all. We do actually... Yeah, we wouldn't mind the beer. I accept. Tamise, please hold the beer. Then, oh my lord, please clean up all the blood. Ye gads. Oh, thank goodness Bad Blanket's there. Infection, minor, and untreated. Minor, and treated. They may die from this. Honestly, they're not in a good state of affairs at all. It's dirty in there, which is the problem. But there's not a lot I can do, unfortunately. We could, at this point, set up our guns again. But at this stage, I think I'm just going to have a single gun in each one. Because having two just means that both blow up. I mean, yes, we have more firepower, but realistically, I don't think... If something's capable of taking one of them out, then all of that extra firepower really didn't matter. There we go. Okay, everything's slowly getting back to rights. And if they do die, then we'll just have more food, I suppose. I hope they don't, though. Two minor and a major, both untreated. Major untreated. Can I get someone to treat them? Can I tame wild? Animal skill too low. What about you, Tamiz? You can. I wish I could tell you to go tame it, but alas, no. Okay, we've got loads of cloth just sat outside. We've got loads of medicinal plants sat outside as well. Let's get those back indoors. We should end up with a lot of warg fur at the moment as well. Get as much of this cloth inside as we can. Alright, not going terribly badly. We've almost finished with the graveyard as well, which I'm actually pretty happy with. Purple Sea Urchin Industries. What a fantastic name. How's it going, Shadow Wolf? Let's check on your needs. You need a lot of rest at the moment. Unfortunately, my colonists are not having the best of times, and we're still only halfway through the research. Okay, clearly I need to increase this. Cooking and all of these things are way too high priority for the research. We could... Well, Keegan never has any free time. Just never does. Ordering and handling. Yeah, okay. Tamiz, you'll do that after you... Well, the thing is, you will clean before this, so I'm not sure that adding that in is really going to help, but we'll do what we can. Ooh, that's very nice. Well done there. Fantastic, we're actually getting a fair bit of work done now. Toggle displaying animal names for tame named animals. Fair enough. Right, how are you doing? Fashion, extreme, untreated. Oh dear. This one died. Well, kind of saw that one coming, honestly. Hold the corpse so it doesn't rot. Alas. Well, on the plus side, we're going to have so much warg leather at this stage that it's going to be very easy for us to keep clothes going for quite some time, I imagine. How much warg meat have we got? We're already up to 319 warg meat. You just have to look at the bright side. Yes, it was a nasty fight, but we did end up with a stupid amount of food out of it. So, all things balanced out in the end. Now, as for power, I think it's time that we run this power down along the wall. All the way over there, and then out and along this wall. And this way we'll be able to hook up a bunch of turrets around the outside. This one we won't, but I'm not too worried about it. If I absolutely have to, I can run the conduit around behind and then up through the wall. But on the whole, I actually don't think it's going to be that necessary. I would love it if we can get the sterile room set up, because then I could just expand out the hospital. And that would be at least one thing completely set up then, out of the list of projects that I had when I started this recording set. We still have no researching. Can I force you? It's a long-term task. Well, yes, that is true. I guess one of the things I could do is just tell them to stop making all these blocks. Yeah, you know what? Let me just suspend that. Shadow Wolf will then immediately start researching. I should have thought about doing that a long time ago, actually. Finally getting a sterile room for the hospital expansion as well. And this should give people a little bit of time to haul slag and chunks over there as well. There we go. Fantastic. What are you going to do now? You're just going to get a bit of hauling done. Well, I don't mind that at all. And all I had to do is just turn that off. Because really, we've just been building up stone, and we had no particular need to have that much of the resources available. I mean, they're nice and all, but... Oh, fantastic, Shadow Wolf. Oh, how I have missed a dedicated hauler. That is glorious, is watching all of this work getting done. All of the things being tidied up. Ah, life is grand. Alright, we've got... the elephants have come back to the graveyard. Which, for all intents and purposes, turned into an elephant graveyard earlier on. We've got that almost finished. We'll get that squirrel as well. But on the whole, I'm pretty happy with where things are right now. Actually, shall I just try and tame you? You're a male. Female. Okay then, we'll actually tame you instead, if we can. Okay, were you actually shooting it with the sniper rifle? Is that why this wall is damaged? Wow, that squirrel lucked out there. Come on. 6% chance. What is your animal skill at, Tamise? Animals is at 10, and social is at 13. I'm surprised you have so much trouble, but oh well. Right, there we go. So, we've got our hospital set up. So the last thing really that we need to do, move these things around. Deconstruct that as well. And uninstall these beds, because I'm going to move a lot of this stuff around. There we go. Can I just... No, I can't. I was hoping that I could just move that around, but alas, no. Okay, well, once Shadow Wolf has finished moving all of this scrap about, then they should immediately get to researching at that point. And people are going to have nice rooms at long last. It's taken ages to get to that stage, but finally we're going to be there. Man, we've lost a lot of animals. Oh, I guess these ones are the only, can only really fit in that area. How are you doing, Melonhead? Training-wise, ooh, 4 of 8. Halfway to having you able to haul for us. Good times. Right, Tamise, let's go and check out what this exotic goods trader has to offer. We'll get rid of that. Normal. We'll get rid of this because it's at 60%. And generally speaking, that's all we need to do there. Doomsday rocket launcher. No, I think we're good, thanks. Okay, we'll just take 70 silver. And with that, I'm going to wrap this episode up. Oh, really? Willow Terra has gone sick from the plague. Well, drat. Just as I set this up. Okay, well, in the next episode, we're going to immediately set up the hospital and get Willow Terra in there to hopefully, fingers crossed, be cured of the plague without infecting everyone else in the colony. But we'll just have to see. But until then, and as always, do take care.